everybody, what's up peeps? Hi, my name is Christina. Welcome to my channel, aka The Honest Wife here on YouTube. This is my very first video and today we're going to be talking about my monthly hits and shits is what I like to call them. And today we're going to start off by talking about these. They are the Biore Self-Heating 1 Minute Mask with Natural Charcoal. And they come in little packages like this inside the box, and you get 4 of them, 4 single-use packets. And these are very inexpensive. You can buy them at the drugstore. These are phenomenal, you guys. You just put it on for 1 minute. You could put it in your trouble areas or you could put it all over your face. What I like to use these for is my nose, because that's where I have really big, deep pores that are just troublesome. And if you're like me and you have very acne prone sensitive skin and that most products make you break out, they don't really help, they just make your skin worse. I absolutely love these because they're very inexpensive, they're affordable. You could travel with these. I mean, you don't even have to you could take them out of the box and just, pack these. And I love these because you only put them on for 1 minute. They kind of have a heating sensation and they'll heat up on your skin once applied, but that doesn't bother me at all. They work very well. If you're like me and you don't want to take, 30 to 45 minutes on your skincare routine, but you want something quick, easy, fast, this is it. I just apply this in my T-zone, especially on my nose, like I said, because that's where I have the most trouble. And you let it sit for a minute, it'll heat up, warm up a little bit. It's not like hot or anything, it's not bothersome, it's very, it's bearable. And you just wash it off when you're done, and this stuff seriously works, you guys. It has natural charcoal in it, and it'll clear out your pores and leave that area feeling nice and smooth. I highly recommend these. You can find them at Walmart, Target, H-E-B if you live down south, pretty much any drugstore that you like to shop at. And I'm sure people have heard of these before or used them before, but I highly recommend this brand and this product. Anything that I have ever used by them has never done me wrong, especially if you have problematic skin like me. So the next product I'd like to speak about today is this is the YSL perfume, and I cannot remember the exact name of this, but look at this beautiful bottle that it comes in. It's glass, it's very heavy duty. My husband bought me this when he was overseas in Saudi Arabia for contracted out work, and it smells phenomenal. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so good. And I've had this for about 6 or 7 months now, and I use this every day. And I like to spray a lot because I love to smell good, and my husband loves the smell of this on me. He specifically picked this out for me as a gift when he came back from overseas. And I'm not typically one of those type of women who likes to wear very strong, heavy scents, because I'm very sensitive to smell, and those kind of scents will seriously make me sick and give me a really bad headache. But this doesn't do that to me, and it smells very sweet, very floral. It's not super strong. The one thing that I will say that I dislike about this is that, even if you spray a couple of sprays, it doesn't necessarily last all day and night long. And the scent seems to kind of fade away a little bit over time, so I find myself reapplying this, and that's why it's almost gone, because I seriously use this religiously day and night. I just absolutely love the smell of this. Now, I will say this is pretty expensive. I think my husband paid a little over $100 for this bottle of perfume, but again, he bought this overseas, so I don't know if it's any cheaper in the stores here in the US or not. But I absolutely love this. I mean, the smell of this just brings back so many memories. This was a precious gift from my husband, and even when it's gone, I'm gonna keep it forever, because there's very, very good and bad things that are tagged along with this bottle of perfume, so I'll keep it forever. But I absolutely love the smell of this. You can't go wrong with this if you're somebody who likes floral and sweet scents. I highly recommend this. It smells phenomenal. The next thing I would like to talk about today is by Soap & Glory, and this is the Hand Food Non-Greasy Hydrating Hand Cream. with shea butter, macadamia, and marshmallow. And I kid you not, you guys, this smells like marshmallows. It smells so good. And I'm one of those kind of people that I don't typically like to wear lotions because I don't like to feel greasy and sticky and that type of thing. But this doesn't do that, and it doesn't make my skin feel like that. It doesn't have like that oily residue that, you know, just lays on the top of your skin and just makes you feel kind of sweaty and oily and gross. This doesn't do that to me. I absolutely love this. It smells phenomenal. I got just a little sample because I wanted to try it out before I bought the big bottle, but I definitely will be purchasing this, and I wear this on I put this everywhere. I ain't even gonna lie. I put this on my hands, on my arms, and everything. I even put it a little bit on my chest because I absolutely love the smell of this. And if you live down south like me, where it's hot all the time, and you put something like this on, it's not going to, the scent of this doesn't fade away. Like, I put this on, you know, on my hands and arms and things like that before I go to the gym and go work out with my husband. This smells phenomenal. And even when you're sweating and things like that, you can still get a whiff of the smell of this. So I love this, and I love the travel size of it too. You take it anywhere. I throw this in my purse. I use this every day, all the time, religiously. This is my absolute favorite, you know, hand lotion, hand cream. Again, like I said before, I don't like lotions that make me feel oily and greasy and make me just feel like sticky and all that, like an extra layer on top of my skin that is just, you know what I mean, it just makes you feel gross. This does not do that. I absolutely love this stuff. I mean, it's pretty inexpensive. They sell this brand at Target. I've had many other items by Soap & Glory that I have used up, but this I just wanted to include in this video because this is my absolute favorite. All right, moving on, I am going to talk about Physicians Formula Butter Bronzers. Shocker, right? I know. Everybody talks about this stuff. They've been raving all over YouTube about this, but I had to include this because I use this every single day. I've almost hit pan on it. But this is also very inexpensive from the drugstore. I think I got mine at Walmart, and I've had this for about 4 months. Yeah, about 3 or 4 months, and I use it every day, and it's still not gone. Like, you get a really big, you know, decent size of this. It's very inexpensive. I am Alaska Native, and so my skin is typically naturally brown, right? And so I'm not the one, you know, like the type of girl that wears, you know, a bunch of bronzer and you just look like a damn Dorito. Like, I don't like my skin to look like that. I don't like my face to look like that. But I feel like this can complement any skin tone. If you're, you know, fair, neutral, you know, you're a little bit darker colored, this will complement your skin. I love this stuff. I just use it to, you know, darken up my face a little bit after my foundation and my concealer and just bronze up my face. I also like to bring this down my neck and just kind of bronze up my chest a little bit because I sometimes have a little discoloration on my chest. So I like to kind of even out my skin tone a little bit with this, and this works fabulous. I love this stuff. I cannot recommend it enough. I will definitely be repurchasing this. It's a drugstore product. It's inexpensive. It works for everybody. I love it. Next up, I want to talk to you about the Wet n Wild Highlighting Powder in Precious Petals. Again, I know that everybody has already talked about this on YouTube, but this is a drugstore product, also very inexpensive. Everybody loves this stuff. Again, this is another product that I feel like can complement any skin tone. I mean, this is very pigmented, and you might not be able to see it very well in my not so great lighting here, but this, I wear this every day. I have it on my cheeks today. I put a little bit on my nose also. This, I feel like anybody could wear this day, night. It's not over the top. It's not like bam in your face. This is, I feel like it's subtle, but you can also build it up for a more in your face type of highlight if you're that, you know, if you like that type of thing. I highly recommend this. Again, you can find it in any drugstore that you like to shop at. I love Wet n Wild products. I have been using Wet n Wild products since I was in grade school or a young young teen and junior high and high school. I've literally been using Wet n Wild products since like I was 12 or 13 years old. I love this stuff, and I love Wet n Wild products. You can't go wrong. Very inexpensive. Everybody can use them. I highly recommend them. All right, two of my favorite lipsticks by Milani. And this one is number 11. It's called Precious, and I cannot stress enough how good these are. And this is number 39 and Pretty. And they're both kind of a nude shade, not really nude. I'm not really a nude type of girl because I do have a naturally brown, tad bit darker skin tone. So nudes kind of wash me out, I feel like. But these are the, I believe they are, yeah, they're the lip creme mattes, I believe. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing these wrong. I'm not very good with pronouncing. I do have hearing loss, so sometimes I'm going to be pronouncing things incorrectly. So bear with me. Don't judge me, all right? Moving right along. I love this. I love the applicator on it. This literally smells like vanilla and marshmallows. Like, this is drugstore. It looks good. It smells good. They have a million different colors. It's very affordable. I love this color, you guys. Look at that. It's like a light pink type nude / mauve, I guess. This one is more of a deeper mauve. It's not so much nude, and this is the one that I wear mostly every day because it complements my skin tone so much better. This is the Precious one, and this is the Pretty one. You guys, I wear these every day. I throw these in my purse. I pack them everywhere. What I will say about these though is they're not very good with like layering a gloss or something over them. These are very drying. So once you apply them, they'll dry immediately, and they're not very good with like applying a gloss or something over it if you like that type of look. But it doesn't really bother me. The drying I tend to like more because, you know, eating, drinking, you know, anything like that. If you're going out and you're somebody that smokes or something like that, or, you know, you're drinking a beer, just having a glass of wine or something like that. Like, I don't like my lipstick coming off on everything. So I love these for that fact because they dry immediately, and these do not budge, you guys. These are my two favorite colors, again, by Milani. And that's it for what I have today for my hits. I'm going to move on to the misses, or the shits that I like to call them. Not like bashing products or anything like that, but these are products that didn't work well for me. Now I'm going to start with this Purifying Black Charcoal Mask Hydration Plus Moisture. Now, my husband picked this up for me at the store when he was there one day, and this was like $1 or something like that from Walmart. You guys, this did not work for me. This broke me out so bad. I do not recommend this. Maybe if you're somebody with dry skin, it might work for you because it's hydration and moisture. But I am typically somebody with very oily, acne-prone, sensitive skin, and stuff like this makes me break out. And I was bummed because I like to try things that are cheap, you know, just to try to share with you guys, or to let, you know, family and friends know what works because it's affordable. This didn't work for me. It broke me out so bad. I don't recommend this. All right, moving right along. Now, I know that some people are probably going to be like, what? They're going to be shocked about this product. But I got a sample size of this because I wanted to try it out before I bought a bigger size. And I did not like it, you guys. I'm sorry, it just didn't work for me. I do not like the consistency of this. For some reason, this dried up on my skin, and it made my foundation all around my nose just cake up and look super awful. This is the Professional Pro Balm to minimize the appearance of pores by Benefit. Now, I love Benefit products. I've tried a few different things from them before, and people have raved about this, and so I thought that this would be good for me and my super oily skin. This is and it also comes, it's not clear, it's not silicone-y. It comes out as like this tan colored, if you can see there, it's like this tan colored, and when you know, it doesn't stay that color when you apply. But you guys, I didn't like this. It's very sticky and drying, and I don't know what it is about this product. It did not work for me. It made my concealer and my foundation just like ball up or something, and it made my foundation look absolutely terrible. I did not like it at all. So, moving right along. These are by NYX, and these are matte lipsticks, and these are so drying and flaky and patchy, you guys. I love bright colors like this, by the way, so I was super bummed that this didn't work out for me. But this just, and I don't typically have dry lips, but these made my lips super dry, super flaky, like even skin from my lips were like flaking, and it was nappy. Like, I did not like these at all, so I can't recommend these. I do have other lipstick products from NYX, but these matte lipsticks from them, they're not good, y'all. I'm sorry, I just did not like it. Moving right along to the next product that didn't work out for me. Now, don't get me wrong, I love St. Ives products. I have used them for years. I have a moisturizer that I love that I use by them, and also the Apricot facial scrub, I believe it is, that I use religiously, that I love, that I've used for years. But this product here, unfortunately, did not work for me, and let me tell you why. It didn't work for me because, again, I have very sensitive, acne-prone, oily skin, right? And this is the St. Ives Exfoliate and Nourish Coconut Oil Scrub. It's supposed to be for soft and smooth and radiant skin. Instantly reveals skin's natural radiance. The reason why this didn't work for me is because it has oil in it, and I already have super oily skin, and this just made it worse. I didn't feel like this worked for me. It has like these little exfoliating beads in it, and I don't feel like the beads did anything. I felt like it was very thick on my skin and on my face when I applied, and even after I rinsed and washed it off, I still felt that super thick, oily consistency on my face, and I didn't like that at all. I have to use products that kind of dry out my skin a little bit, because literally my face is so oily that products don't stay on my face. So I'm sorry, St. Ives, I'm not trying to bash you. I love mostly all your other products, but this unfortunately did not work for me. If you're somebody with dry skin, perhaps this would work for you. But this just unfortunately didn't work for me. All right, moving right along to the last product that I have, and this is a hair product, and this is your Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Shampoo. Now, unfortunately, this didn't work for me because I have super greasy hair in my roots on the top of my head, and then as you can see towards the bottom, it gets really dry and kind of brittle and flaky. So this kind of has a mint type smell to it, but it's the texture and consistency of this is kind of like a gel, and it's kind of like putting gel in your hair, and it just made my hair very heavy. It made the top of my head and my roots even more greasy. Like, I didn't like this. This didn't work for me at all. I tried for months to try to use this and like it because again, I don't like to waste things, but this just didn't work for me. So that's it, and that's all I have for you guys today for my monthly hits and shits. And I would love for you guys to subscribe, and if you like this video, comment, like, let me know down below what worked for you and what didn't. If you guys would like to see more videos like this from me, please subscribe. And that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks. Bye.